What's up, guys, and welcome back to Need for Speed Heat. Today we are going to be back behind the wheel of a hybrid. This is the 2018 BMW i8 Coupe. You guys can see stock. It's a level 193 with a $133,000 price tag, and we are just going to try to save the world one vehicle at a time here. We've had some pretty crazy hybrids in this series so far. I think we started with the Polestar, and then we obviously had the Regera. How could I forget the Regera? And now we've got this thing, which honestly sounds pretty good stock. Dude, I like that a lot. I've always been a fan of these things. I think they look super futuristic. I remember a few years ago when these things first came out, it was just like, oh my goodness, the styling was so insane. It looked like a concept car just turned into a road car. You know, usually these companies come out with concept cars and they don't really look the same, but this thing totally did. And we are gonna see what we can do with her. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade her, make her look a little bit better. I think it's a 6 out of 10 customization, so that should give us plenty of parts to be able to play around with, and this should be a fun episode. So we're going to go into performance here, and honestly, I don't think we're going to be changing out the engine today. We have done some huge engine swaps lately, so I feel kind of comfortable leaving it as is. Not to mention that, like I said, it's got a very specialty engine, 369 horsepower, 1.5 liter i3 hybrid, so like, I kind of want it to sound stock. Unless, do we have any hybrid engines? Do we have any hybrid engines we could change it to? I don't think, well, actually, there's a 600 horsepower 2 liter i4 hybrid. Let me see what this sounds like. See, that just sounds, that sounds so different. I think we're gonna leave it stock. I think we're gonna upgrade a lot of its parts, so it's still gonna end up pretty good. I mean, like I said, we were a low 200s to start. We're gonna be able to bring this thing up pretty high, but at least it's gonna sound like it should. Yeah, man, this is perfect. I mean, we brought it up to a 345, so it's gonna be competitive. It's not gonna be a crazy 400 plus, but it is gonna perform. We're gonna be able to get some speed out of this thing, so that's perfect. Let me take a look at the community wraps here, see what we're working with. Ooh, I already see some crazy body kits. I like this color changing blue. It's kind of a light to a darker blue, but it kind of changes with the light, so that's pretty interesting. We've got a white and gold look. I mean, that's the thing, just stock. These things had some crazy combinations to them. That's actually really nice. I like that a lot. Ooh, what happened up there on the fender, though? That fender looks a little crazy. I think that might be fixed with the wide body kit, though, so we're gonna have to think about that. We've got the M3 GTR set up on here, but we already have an M3 GTR, so I feel like that's not necessary. We could go with an all carbon look. I feel like that's kind of boring. We've got a blue and white look here. Ooh, dude, with the right body kit, that might be pretty nice too. Oh, hold on a second. What is this? Bro, that is beautiful. Like an aquamarine type look. I'm gonna go for that. I like that a lot. That's a unique color that we haven't seen yet. So we're gonna go ahead and apply that, and let's see what we're working with for all of our customization options. So first up, we're gonna take a look at the front bumpers. That's pretty nice. That's a little bit crazier. I think we're gonna go with the Energy Motorsport setup there. All right, that looks pretty good. See if we want to put some canards on there. We've got a lot of options. I'm gonna go with the double canard. We're also definitely going to want a crazy splitter on here. Ooh, you guys know I'm a sucker for the ones that are anchored like that. That actually looks pretty sick. That kind of matches with the canards because it swoops up on the edges, the 3D design. I also liked this first one a lot. I'm going to say I honestly like the 3D design. I feel like that kind of keeps the theme of the swoop there at the end. We've got some front fenders we can put on here. Oof. This is tough. I really like the gills. You guys know that. But I think I'm going to go with the Energy Motorsport setup. I feel like that's going to be a really nice body kit for us to use. We've got a couple of options here as well. I'm going to go for this one. Add a ton of aggression in there. What do we want for mirrors? Oh, dude, this thing is cutting edge, man. This is crazy. We've got our 3D designs here. Or do we want this? That's pretty gnarly. But I think the 3D design fits a little bit better. So we've got that, and then we're going to go for our rear fenders. Oh my goodness, bro. What is happening? I like the 3D design a lot. Shoot. I actually, like, that is super clean, but Dude, that's too ugly. I'm sorry. I like the 3D or the energy, whatever. That, wow. I can't get over that. Like, why would anybody ever do that? I kind of want to do it just for the sake of doing it, but no, we're going to keep this thing looking nice. So we're going to keep that there. We're going to smoke out the taillights, of course. Let's see, I guess we can see our rear diffuser. Ooh, that's pretty nice, the 3D design. A lot of these are super nice. The energy one is dope too. Do we like the energy or do we like the 3D design? I think the energy. Dude, this thing is pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Exhausts, what do we want here? Technically, this is what it's calling for, so I'm gonna go for the 3D design. Dude, I actually really like this. This turned out way cooler than I was expecting. What kind of a wing do we want on here? I actually really like that Voltex. I'm gonna go with the big one. We're gonna get crazy with it. Oh my goodness, dude. This is one of the coolest cars that I think we've made. I'm gonna go ahead and change up the rims. We are definitely gonna be going with a different type of rim. What color we want, I'm honestly not sure. Bro, these look pretty good. These go with that like crazy angular futuristic type vibe that we're going for. So I think I'm gonna go with a dark on the outside, but then we're gonna go a little bit lighter on the inside, maybe something like that, just so it's not all the same uniform black color. And then we're gonna have to change up the calipers and everything else a little bit. Ooh, we've got some interesting options here. We've got a couple of different BMW options, or we've got our standard ones. I'm thinking we're probably gonna go with the black Willwoods here. I'm gonna go with no gas on our license plate. Now, technically, this thing does use gas, obviously. I think you can put it in the all-electric mode, and it's got a range of like 25 miles or 27 miles or something like that. But, I mean, I guess in a world of technicalities, we could use this thing with no gas if we wanted. But, man, that thing is absolutely gorgeous. That is so cool. I love it. All right, so now we're going to go into effects. I'm going to check out our nitrous color. What do you guys think? I mean, probably a green nitrous. I feel like it's going to look the best here. Tire smoke. Do we have a turquoise option or a mint option? Oh, and we're going to be able to go with the mint underglow. Oh, this is, I'm happy. There's a green and turquoise wave that we could go with, but I think I'm going to go with the turquoise or the mint. Which one do we want? This is honestly more mint than turquoise. It's a little bit more green than blue. We could adjust that if we wanted, but I feel like it looks pretty good. Air suspension, not really worth it in my opinion. We can lower this thing a bit more. It's not going to go much lower. And then exhaust sound, I mean, it already sounds pretty good. You guys know I like aggressive, I like raw, I like metallic. Something like that sounds pretty good. And boom, there you guys have it. That is our brand new BMW i8. This thing looks mean. It sounds pretty mean. It's got the numbers to back it up to an extent. Let's get this thing on the streets. Here we go, baby. I actually really like this color. I was not expecting to like the color this much. I can't wait to see it at night. I feel like it's gonna look even better at night. But this thing looks insane. Oh my goodness. The way it kind of slowly shifts colors as you hit different angles of the sun and shadows and stuff like that. This thing looks so good. I'm proud of this build. And I was thinking about it. We should have gone with the what's it called? The Roadster. We haven't really done any Roadsters in this game. I want to do the Mazda Miata here soon, but I think it's a soft top, but I think the top's up. But like we've got a Huracan Roadster, we've got I think an Aventador Roadster, there's this thing in a Roadster, so if you guys are interested, let me know down in the comments. We could do like secondary builds and secondary episodes on those cars we've already done, just in Roadster form. And obviously it's not gonna make any lick of a difference in terms of, you know, the way it handles and oh, oops, sorry. The way it handles and stuff, it's not gonna matter, but the fact that we could build a second Huracan and a second Aventador and stuff like that is kind of fun. We could go with a different style, a different look, a different kit, that sort of thing for the second one. So anyway, let's go do one of these challenges. I always like all these things, so let's try to do one. Let's do one we haven't done yet. I guess this one says we haven't done it. I thought we had done this one, but I'm not sure. We'll head over that way and see what happens. Oh yeah, dude. This thing feels pretty good. That's a very large wing, I'm not gonna lie. We've gone a little aggressive with the wings. I feel like the entire series so far, we've gone very aggressive with the wings, but I kind of appreciate it. Like, you gotta get a little bit crazy. It's Need for Speed. If this was like Forza or something that's a little more realistic, we probably wouldn't have gone for that. I don't think I would build a lot of my cars in real life like this, but it's fun to have those big obnoxious dinner tables in the back of your cars. So let's see what we got going on here. Looks like this is gonna be, ooh. Okay, this, I don't know how good of an idea this was. I guess we're really gonna get to know this thing here. Oh, this is gonna be tough. It doesn't really want to turn very well. I mean, we're kind of getting it done. She's got a lot of grip, I'm not gonna lie. This would have been a good one to do with a drift build or like the bug or something like that. I mean, I guess we can use the e-brake. Might make things a little bit easier for us. Oh yeah, beautiful, Trev. Beautiful. There we go. See, she rips through the corners, man. We've got a lot of grip. I'm digging the build so far. I think we've done a good job here. Okay, slow it down. Okay, kind of messed that section up, but we're gonna be fine. Hit a little e-brake action. Another little e-brake action. Oh, that's a hard wall that we aren't gonna be able to bust through. All right, bam, there it is. Not the cleanest run, but we're starting to get used to it. Dude, you know what? I'm ready. Let's take this thing. Let's take it to some underground street races. I'm excited to see what this thing looks like at night. I want to see the full, you know, color changing with the neons and stuff like that. She's performing pretty well. I feel like it's one of our more solid builds. Obviously, we could put a little more power in there, give it a little more top end speed and a little more acceleration, but it seems like a very manageable speed here, which is kind of a good thing. So, whoo, dude. Oh, man, this thing is gorgeous. I want to nickname it the turtle or something. I don't know. I like the aqua-ish green. I don't know. We haven't done a color like this yet, so I think this might have to be a not a regular, but might have to be a repeat customer in the future. We might have to just copy this over to future cars. But here we go. We've got a new race here. Let's see what she could get done. Let's see if she's as fast as she looks. Scramjet. Got a little race here. Hopefully we don't run into any cops. A little nervous about our ability to get away. We do have a 15-pound canister of nitrous in there, so we should be able to pull away a little bit, but it's never guaranteed. Looks like we've got a few green beans in here. Got an AMG GT up there as well as a Huracan. And we're going to be starting off in 4th place. Also, did I just call these cars green beans? That was kind of an odd way to put it, but I guess we'll take it. Box truck, watch out for that. Beautiful turn there. Dude, the turning on this thing is just immaculate. Looks like we're going to be able to get up into 2nd place here. It actually seems like it handles off-roading pretty well, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but I feel like we aren't losing a ton of speed on some of these.
Entering a pursuit. Last one to get here writes the report.
Woo! Hello.
Driver taken out.
Thanks for the assist there, buddy. I feel a little bit bad about that, but hey, rubbing is racing. Dude, look at this. We're going off-road a little bit. Not a care in the world. I can just crank the wheel back and forth and this thing just stays steady all night long. This is pretty incredible. I'm liking what this thing is putting down so far. Yes, sir. Like I said, some of these builds, like it's nice to not have them overpowered because it's not so fast that it's unmanageable, that it gets scary. I would imagine that's kind of the same thing in real life. Like when you get up into the 1,000+ horsepower, it's like that's just straight up scary. I don't see that as, I mean, it's cool, but I don't see that as like super enjoyable. I'd be terrified. So much responsibility there, you know what I mean? Ooh, that one hurt quite a bit. We're gonna be okay though. So we've got a 1-star heat so far, 14% of this race left. We're nearing the end here. kind of in a pretty good spot. Haven't taken too much damage or anything, so it was a good first race. I think we can kind of raise the stakes a little bit for this next one. Let's see what we've got going on over here. We've got a level 340 race, and it's right at our next intersection. Don't mind if I do. I think it's going to be like right here, yeah. The Flying Dutchman. Here we go, fellas. See if we can go 2 for 2 here. Looks like we're a little banged up. Ooh, I like the body kit. I like how that rear wheel is kind of tucked up under that fender there. I didn't realize we had loaded that much, but that looks pretty solid. This body kit is a nice one. It's like, I feel like we always go for wide body kits in this game, but this is like a really nice one where you didn't need the wide to make it look cool. Like, it just kind of looks cool by itself. Are we going straight for a while? I think it might be a good idea to pop this nitrous here, baby. That sucks. That hurts. Okay. Double whammy. We gotta pay attention here, Trev. The good news is when you run into people like that, it cuts off your nitrous, so we almost have a tank refilled already, and we're still up here with these guys. First and second have kind of pulled away a little bit, but we're gonna be okay. Out of the way, bro. Might as well hit him, dude. We're gonna get another full tank of nitrous here in a second. It's gotta pay it off for us. 208 miles an hour, dude. Woo! We're alright. Not our best turn there, but we're gonna be okay. Do we have a straight here? Oof. Not really, but I'm going for it. Here we go. Time to put some space in between us, and then, woo! That was a bit aggressive, but we're gonna be okay. I'm gonna go in the middle of the lane here, the suicide lane. Hope that nobody's coming up on us. Looks like we're okay. All right. Looking like this is another race in the bag, dude. I feel like this thing is outperforming its class. You know what I mean? Like this, we're only, oh shoot, we're only 5 levels above in this race, and I feel like we're really getting ahead of these guys. Might have spoken too soon here. Still in first place. Oof. We're gonna be fine. I was hoping to get a little bit more of a slide out of that. We just didn't really slide. But that's okay. Oh my gosh. We're good. We're good. Woo! We made it. Oh my goodness, dude. That was a bit of a sketchy ending to the race, but we made it there. Okay. What other races do we have? I'm looking for something else. I feel like 400 is probably a little bit too much. 260 is too little. Looking for something exciting. We could go home right here, but I'm thinking we do one final race before bed. Let's finish this out strong. We're gonna go do a 300 level race. We'll boost our rep a little bit more and maybe get some cops to chase us. We didn't even see any cops in that last race, so I wanna give them a fair shot. I feel like we have one more in us, so let's go do it. One nightcap, please. This is Needletail. We have not done this one in a very long time, which is why I chose it. I've got a feeling it's going to be fairly easy. It's a 300 level race, so as long as we don't mess it up, we should be good. Looks like it's going to be a point-to-point. And we are off to the races. Haven't even used our nitrous, and we are flying through the competition here. We do have some corners and stuff coming up here, so we're going to try to be fairly smart. May have hit the brakes a little bit too hard there. But we're going to be okay. Gotta watch out for all the oncoming traffic. Woo! We're good. Making things a little more exciting there. Gotta appreciate that. Trying to chase down this Porsche in front of us. Lots of oncoming traffic, dude. Man. Just try to stay behind this guy, try not to run into anybody. Oh, do I want to go right or left? We want to go right. Oh, shoot. Little too much on that, a little too early. We're okay. So here we're going to be able to test out the drifting ability. I don't know how this thing's going to perform, but we're going to try. It doesn't really. I think we may need to come in a little bit lighter. So let's let off early and then get it going. Yeah. There we go. That's how she likes it. She likes to be caressed. You gotta come in very light and smooth. Use the fingernail. Alright, we're getting a little too detailed here. So let's get back into this. I don't know how to come back from a weird comment like that. Alright, we're good. Gonna take a right through this gas station here. We're gonna have any opportunities to use our nitrous. I guess after we hit the S curves going over the creek, we're gonna be good to go. Looks like we've kind of lost the competition a little bit. We're looking pretty good here. We had a pretty tight race all the way through, and then all of a sudden back there, we just lost them all. So we're gonna hit these S curves, and I think we're gonna call that a race. Dude, this thing feels so solid. This is just a well-built machine. That's all I can say. Come around this corner. 15 pounds of nitrous straight to your face. And that's, woo! I think that's about gonna do it. Come through here, beautiful. I guess we've got a fifth of the race left, but I'm not feeling very threatened by the competition right now, that's for sure. Take a left here, watch out for the ambulance and the oncoming traffic. That was kind of a bad spawn for us there. It's alright though. Couple little curves to end things off. Not gonna run into that, and that's gonna do her. We're gonna end back by our garage, and man, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. The cops just weren't out tonight. I feel like we did pretty well. We were racing pretty aggressively. We were going through high trafficked areas. We're up to a 3-star, but we just had no police presence tonight, which is, I guess that's just how it is. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna see you guys in our next episode. Drop a like and let me know which vehicle you guys want to see next. Thanks for watching.
That took
Peace
a
out.
lot. Now recharge for tomorrow.